The Supreme Court has ruled that plans to build a third runway at Heathrow Airport are lawful. The scheme had been blocked by the appeal court, which said the government's airport strategy didn't meet up-to-date UK climate targets. The firm behind Heathrow can now seek permission to go ahead with the runway. Our transport correspondent Caroline Davis reports.
It's just over there where that tall tree without leaves on is.
Justine Bayley has lived on the border of Heathrow Airport for 25 years. The proposed third runway would be opposite her house.
The runway will be about where the bungalows, you can see some chimneys at the end of the road. That's literally where the runway will be. So you wouldn't be able to stand here without ear defenders on if they were using that runway.
Today's judgment was not what she was hoping for.
It won't be possible to go on living here because the air will be far too polluted, it will be far too noisy. Most of my neighbours will have had their houses bulldozed and will have had to move.
Protesters gathered outside the Supreme Court before this morning's verdict. Today's result is a setback for environmental campaigners as well as residential groups.
Well, it's very disappointing for our membership across London and the South East. And the government's advisors on the implementation of our carbon commitments have stated that were Heathrow to expand, it would almost certainly mean restrictions in aviation activity in other parts of the country, possibly even the closure of some regional airports.
The village of Harmondsworth has lived with the threat of partial demolition for years. Opponents of the third runway say that climate change concerns and even COVID have weakened the argument for it.